Okay, so it's always good. I check my mic. If you guys are watching this from YouTube, I'm sorry if I gave you a scare like the volume wasn't on or whatever, but I always check to see, oh, is it connected to my headset or my Yeti mic? And it's a good thing I did that today because I completely forgot, hey, my last live stream was on my headset because I was playing Edison. While today is a live Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch, as you guys know. So you guys know the drill from YouTube. Leave a like, subscribe. Thank you for being here. And let me know in the comment section below what cards I'm going over next Market Watch. Skip a few minutes in to see what's, see the Market Watch start here. We're just going to get right into it. So it has the featured here. I actually like looking at it. Let me see here. Silt Rabbit here. I actually want to look through this card. We're actually going to go put some filters on listings without photos because I just like to have English. I always love cleaning it up. So, Stillhouse Rabbit here. $14 here for your secrets. People know this card's good, but I don't think that the proper cooking has been done with this card, right? Because you can set a continuous trap for your deck with the effect that source summons itself as a monster. I don't know. I just feel like there's something missing from this card, but perhaps it's just illusion stuff. 14th. You know, I like that Avalon. Everyone's like 1st, 2nd, 24th, 69th, 14th. Yes. But yeah, no, I think this card is good. I just feel like a little more cooking can be done with it, but that's just me. They also kind of locked this card in real quick. They want to make sure that people can't just tech this in and tech a continuous trap. I mean, it'd be kind of cool though, but they made sure not to do that, so it cannot be used as a link this turn. So, okay. Yo, Saki, what's up, Bury Me in Garbage? I haven't seen you in a little bit, it feels like. Why is QC right 300? We'll look at that in a second, because I was actually looking, and I saw them at like 200, like 30, I think yesterday, right? And I was like, wow, I feel like I just get the rose for $50 and be done. What's missing is that it can't be used as a link material. Yep, and that's what I was about to say. I was like, yeah, I get it, but like I just feel like maybe the hard limit kind of caps. I mean, it does have a ceiling, but I just feel like there's something we don't know about this card. QC the Unstoppable Exodia going burf. All right, well, let's look at Ray first here because Ray's kind of funny to me. So, Ray, QCs are 250. Oh, guys, Avalon lied to me. Yo, he said it was 300, but it's 250 and then 299. Wow. Mods, please ban this man. I'm just kidding. You're not, don't worry. Jokes aside, though, I actually kind of hate this. Like 300, 325. I get that people want to place it, and I get it's the altar and Sky Strikers are collectible, but I actually never wanted this. Like, it came out, and I was like, you know what? Nah, I don't want it. I'd rather have the ulti. Granted, I guess this looks better than the original art. Like, they both look too similar, but yeah, 250, 300. No, thank you. Rose. Now, Rose is a one of. These are 60, going up to 60, and then slowly going up here, 62, 63. But these have mostly cemented because it's a one of, while as, you know, Ray, you know, $300. Do I think that price is good? Absolutely not. That's a terrible price, actually. Let's see what ultis are at, actually. Ultis are 12. I'm gonna be honest with y'all here. I'd rather just get the ultis at this point, but man, are these cheap ultis. In fact, if we put near mint, does it like get a little bit better? Gets a whole lot better. Okay. So it goes up to 13, 14, 15, but yeah, as you can see this graph, this card is just, in fact, if we go to the year graph, you could like literally see it. You're like, oh, you know, 20s is fair, but OTS ultis, am I right? I don't know. I feel like I like this card a little bit more, maybe. I like how simple it is. That's just me, but, you know, maybe I'm capping. Yeah, man, this OTS is something. $9 on cherries. We're back to $10, boys, because Rarity Collection 2 said this was not worth it. Yeah, $10. Everyone thinks that card's going to be good, and that's not. We've got Alubers here. I mean, they go up to 7s now, boys, but $6 is just so funny to me. The fact that this is a bulk ulti just sends me. Here, the orange lights are 2s. Grave of the Orgasms are 2s. Nimbles are $1. These are $1. I know they are. They at least sell for $1. Yeah, there's $1 right there. Okay. Yeah, people want this for what's it called? Yeah, people want this for Edison. So, yeah. Well, oh man, the fact that it has 39 listings is actually kind of crazy. I actually want to see the sales data on this. Let's see. Today is the 30th. So, yeah, we're seeing a bunch show here, like 5s and 3s. Yeah, this card's continuously selling day after day. Yeah, the listings are getting eaten up. It's funny because there was another synchro common from OTS. Oh man, is it like one word? Is it really gonna like make me suffer? Okay, I'd rather check out OTS 12 than actually entertain this. Ulti Judgments are 47. Twin Twisters are 15. I'll be honest, I actually like the ultis from 12. These are actually nice. Chaos Dragon 11 years 18. Primal Being. Okay, we're gonna have to go without filters again. Oh, it's good. Not okay, whatever. Give me 1 second, guys. Without photos here. And then if I click 12, it's not gonna show me any photos, right? Damn. Okay, it is. Man, I really hate how you have to do this here with this. Let me go OTS 12. Does it keep it? Good. So there should be there's pit. How the whatever. $5. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and I really don't care at this point. Because yeah, it doesn't show me here, but don't you guys love TCG players sometimes, man? Wasting my fucking time. Like I don't know why I can't save the settings. All right. QC did stop Zoodiac going up. Is that the Team Sakurazo? How you doing, Alamine? How you doing? But yeah, this is what it's called. Horse Prince, not Horse Print. These are $2. And remember, people were just like throwing this on the table back in the day. You never know what OTS cards are going to go up. Let me go with the Exodia Unstoppable here. Because I know the QCs went burr. Yeah, the Ultras are $1, but the QCs, I mean, I told people to get this at $45.50, but now they're $82.90. I mean, I think they could slowly go down, but they're going to slowly go up. Greetings, folks. How you doing? I'm still in the comments. For some reason, you don't see them anymore. Are you? I think you probably were in the last one, I bet. Because I've replied to you in one of the last 2. I know I've seen you. I know I saw you in the latest one. It's going to bother the shit out of me. Yeah, I didn't see you in the last one, but I saw you in the one before. I know that. All right. I am here. How you doing, Walter? How you doing? Been making bank off Valiant Smashers, even if I'm buying box at normal price. Yeah, no, the set's insane. It's just you'd have to flip it all before tins. And people aren't thinking about those decks and tins because they want to play them right now. It's honestly crazy. Ray ultis have common foiling issues when some of them don't have good foilings. Yeah, I feel OTS 19, I'm going to say, really started off terrible foiling. Like OTS 19 just quality was ass. Maybe we could say that about 18, but I just feel like OTS ultis let's say pre-18, just to be safe, just look better in general than the current OTS. Like OTS ultis never looked as good as other ultis, but there's a difference between OTS ultis 1 through 18, let's say, or 1 through 17, and 18 through 25. Concentrated light supers are 20. Ain't no way. Oh, that's disgusting. The fuck? Nah, that's disgusting. Astral Pack 4 strikes again. Astral Pack 4 keeps on hitting. Oh, man. You can't even start to buy at 3. It's forcing you to start to buy it for more. Really? Is that actually another thing they're doing? Hold on. Because I've seen that, but wow. That's kind of crazy, honestly. Yeah, that's weird. Already covered muskets. No, let's look at magical muskets. Because they did get the top 64 at the WCQ. So cross domination, $20. This is bought out for the 12th time. I mean, this card I've literally said this card gets bought out constantly. Like, it constantly gets bought out. Constantly. And I tell people that this is a buy low, sell high card. And here we are again. Last stands are like 14, 15 bucks. 10s on your Starfires. Your Caspars are a little cheaper. I guess they don't play it with the new Fiendsmith build as much, probably. 4 or 5 for the Dancing Needles. The link here is still cheap, $5. I told people get this at like $2, but it's been so long since I've said that. Like, honestly, if you remember me telling you guys to get Magical Musket Maxes, that just tells me that you've been subbed to me before 1,000 subs. Like, that's what that really tells me, because I will actually admit that I was wrong just because it took so too damn long. Granted, this card went up to $5 before, but it would never really hold. Desperados are 3/4s. Docs are 5. Oh, that's kind of disgusting, honestly. Like, to keep it a buck with y'all, that is kind of disgusting for Docs. The rest of this is like normally priced, but yeah, Spirit Warriors, they just never really like to reprint a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Some stuff just dropped. Hold up, guys. All right. Sorry about that, boys. Oh, we're going to put that right there. All right. I got some piles like right next to me, by the way. Let me make sure there's no sensitive information. I'm just going to do it slowly here to the left. But basically, there's like a bunch of little piles there that I have because I'm like cleaning and sorting cards out. So it's kind of like extra messy in my room than the usual. So it's crazy. B-Rai, Tenpai is busted. Why is getting Kuroko QC cheap? Let's actually look at that here. So what's Gengaroki, like 7? That is way too cheap, honestly. That is way too cheap. 42? I don't know. I mean, that's like, plus you have to remember that before the Exodia stuff went up like crazy, this was considered one of the better ultras. Like, this was like, oh, because this set was very top heavy, not secret heavy. So people were like, oh, you know, Gengaro, because this was like moving for 15 during sneak peek. I actually want to see what the ultra is at. Ultra, I think it was like 3 last time I saw. I was like, wow, that's cheap. Oh, they're going up like 5, 6. Okay. I mean, I think it's just because people are not happy about playing the format, and people are like sick and tired of it. And I think a lot of our prices are lower than we expected. It's kind of like Engraver, right? In fact, Engraver is kind of crazy too. In fact, let me just do one quick thing here. So let's go here. All right, I actually have to link everybody to the stream because I forgot to do that. I was like, oh, there's some less people here. All right, there we go. So, but yeah, that's what I think. Because like, here's the thing, right, about Infinite Forbidden. We have engravers here. Remember, Fiendsmith is good. Is the meta engine for probably the next 365 days, right? And the QCs are 240, while the secrets are 110. Like, that's crazy as fuck to me. People don't want to spend this crazy amount of money on the game anymore because they just don't have. It's not worth it. It's not like Lorcana. It's not like One Piece. I'm sorry, but until Konami starts changing stuff a little bit more, I actually see our higher rarity being way cheaper. Which on one hand has pros and cons, but like if a QC is that's supposed to be 400 is 240, a secret that's supposed to be 100 should be like 65 maybe, while the secrets are like 110, 120. You know, that's kind of my problem. The QCs didn't really have an effect on normal rarity, and I feel like if I'm going to be spending like $130, I might as well put up $100 more to get them QC and just keep the value. That's just my personal opinion when it comes to this. Like if these were like 300-400 and it's like, oh, well, engravers are 100, QCs are 300. Wow, QC's worth a set. Oh, I could get normal secrets, right? But if I'm going to be spending like 110, like, yeah, 100. Okay. No, it's right here. How much are these right now? Yeah, $110. And if I'm really spending more than $100 and then there's QCs for like 230. Imagine the effort I can go through if I just got regular QCs and I bought them off somebody at like not even 85, 90%. Just cut off 10%. That's like a clean 20, 25 bucks, right? Off each one. So you really spend like 200. I'd rather just go through the effort and spend like 90 more on each copy and get QCs. That's like the funniest part. Remember, that's 90%. I bet there's someone who would sell a QC engraver at 85, and that's very fair for both parties. That's the funniest damn thing about this card. Oh, man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so funny to me. This market, like, I always joked around, but I always said the market was just like the stock market, but no, it's actually a whole lot worse, right? This was like stock market on COVID. That's how I compare the Yu-Gi-Oh! Market right now. It's really funny. Yo, Tuesday, Tommy, Market Watch, let's go. Hey, what's up, Caesar? True, Starlight Paw Prosperity used to be money. It's only about 100 now. Actually, I do want to look at Paw Prosperity Starlight. I'm like curious. I mean, I know, yeah. Nah, 95. The QC is 32. You know, it's really funny. I actually think the Starlight looks better. It does. And I understand why it dropped. But okay, I'm actually shocked to see this 3-month drop is actually kind of funny. Like, I was like, oh, maybe I'm at this is like 3 years or something, right? No, these were 240. Or, yeah, these were 227 in May. We had Rarity Collection 1 for a solid year at this point. Well, no. I'm just trying to think about. No. We didn't have Rarity Collection here yet. My fault. Yeah, we had Rarity Collection like. No, we had it in May, right? Am I tweaking? No, we had it in October. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, yeah. So I understand this drop. Yeah, I mean, it happens, right? 95, 115. I mean, I'm not saying you should get them, but if this was like always a big want for you, you can go ahead and get it. Because instead of spending 1,200, you're spending like not even 300, right? I think QCs are fine as is, though, and people would probably rather have QCs anyway and call it a. Now, these OG pots, I actually want to look at these. Because this card is always worth money. People don't really understand that. First and near mint secrets, yeah, $9.50, $10. Okay. Right? You know, it goes up to 12. But remember, there's a lot of like singles here. There's not really like the play sets people want. And then it goes to $30. So yeah, I think this card can easily go at $20. Saku, how you doing, Jungle Warfare? Oh, no, that's Hearthstone. But I felt like this was League for a second. Maybe it's Arena. Saku, Prosperity goes to 1. There's a good replacement for it. It's called Way Where There's a Will. Let's take a look. Way where. Okay, it showed me it, so I'm just gonna go in Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Destruction. What is this card? During the main phase, the turn player can activate this effect. Excavate cards from the top of your deck up to a number of cards your opponent controls. And if you do, add one of them to your hand. Also, after that, place any remaining cards and one card from your hand on the bottom of the deck anywhere. So, first of all, this is not. Okay, so far, before I read the rest of this, right now, at least with that sentence, it's not, because it's a going second Pot of Prosperity. People side Pot of Prosperity out when they're going second because they'd rather have a hand trap or a board breaker. And granted, they can use Prosperity to dig for said board breaker. But the thing is, you know, if the opponents are smart, they'll wait for it. And then guess what? You flip 6. You already have a board breaker in hand. You got a duplicate that's once per turn. Unless you get 2 evenlies. If you get 2 evenlies, that's amazing. But There's that. And then you also have to place one at the bottom of your deck. So it's a straight -1 to find it. I'm not saying I get why you think it's a replacement, but so far it's like, I don't think it's worth winning because of the cons. And then I want to see during the end phase of any turn, a player activated 9 or more cards at once by this card's effect. That player could activate this effect. Shuffle all cards. Opponent controls and in their graveyard to the deck. That's actually okay. So hold on. So if they get 9 cards on board, which is like really not going to happen. Like if this said 7, that'd be bigger. But I mean, it's interesting. I'll tell you that. People buying it. They're looking at it. It's a penny stunk for sure. Who's on my Discord? Okay. Little D to the moon. Okay, let's look at Little D. Also, if you have not liked the video, go ahead and like the video. I know this card's bought out. Oh my god. $16. Oh, what did y'all do to this? I literally, the worst part is I have one of these too. I literally have the one I got from you, Caesar, still, I think. Like in a deck box to the left of me. I knew this was like $10, but I'm like, you know what? I don't want to list something that's not going to sell, but now there's 17. So if I listed it at 10, it would have sold. Huh. Totally worth when you look at the pull rate. Yeah, for the OG Starlights or which card are you talking about, Johnny Bear? Also, how you doing, my man? How you doing? Hey, Saki, bring back the mullet, pretty please. One day, bro. One day. Actually, my hair's getting way long. Hey, Saki, how you doing, Eslo? How you doing? I think Runix might get hit on this next list, by the way. I know you've been plotting in the background. You're waiting. You're like, oh, man. I can't wait to see the ops on the ban list. Man. Who would win in a fight, Jerry Beansman or Frog the Jam? Well, that's easy. Jerry Beansman, he has a sword. Duh. Check out QC, right? We actually did, and it's 300. But there are some new people, so we're going to check it out again. I checked this out at the beginning of the market watch. It's like the second or third card. 250, 300. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't think this is worth it. I'm going to repeat what I said. I think personally this card is very over, way more than you should be paying for it. Personally, but that's just me. QC Lil D when? I don't know, man. Maybe I'll make it a field center. Finally got a little night. Bro, it's... Dude, you got 2 months till the tins. I mean, granted, what are they? 55 now, I think? How much are secrets? Yeah, 57. I mean, man. How the mighty have fallen. QCs are 395. Man. I actually kind of wonder what Little Knight's going to be in the tins, because if the regular is 57 right now because of the hype, that means the tin one can't be more than 40, right? But knowing Yu-Gi-Oh players, they'll have the OG at 50 and the reprint like 43. Like, and I hate that shit, right? Like, they did it. It's the same thing with like Big Welcome, how Big Welcome ultis were like 20 while the ultras were like 13. Like, if the ultis are so dirt cheap as 20, the ultras should be like $5-6 max. Right? Like max $6-7, right? I'll even give it 7, right? But like players, it's like the same thing with Chaos Angel, right? Like, let me show y'all. Now, maybe it went down because of hype, most likely. But I actually want to look at that real quick. Okay, no, I'm gonna just click right here. Yeah, secrets are, I mean, granted, we know this is getting printed in the tins now, but 30, 32, $35, right? For Chaos Angel, and then ultis are what? Like 43. Clear. Oh, I mean, they're going up a little bit, but yeah, 45, 46. See, there's still... Okay, here's the funny thing, right? I still would rather just get an ulti at this point for $10 more, because let's be real, if you get that one copy at 32, it's great. Yeah, I guess you got for 13 less, but it's a $35 card after that listing. So let's see. 45, 46 compared to 35. You might as well get the ulti instead of that secret, right? But if players were smart, if the ulti was 45, the secret would be like 20. That's just something big about Yu-Gi-Oh that a lot of people are kind of not realizing, is like back in my day, the financial literacy when it came to this game was just a lot different. Like players would see, and it would help out, by the way, the budget players. So before anyone's about to call me a snob, hear me out for a second. The players would know that there's a different, that, hey, OG print should have some value. Highest rarity should have some value. Tournament pack cards should have some value, right? And it wasn't ever something that needed like a big discussion. People kind of just put 2 and 2 together, right? So even if we got reprints, the value of the cards would be higher, and the reprints would be cheaper because, oh, they're just the cheapest rarity. They're not going to be that much money, right? So you had cards that were originally, say, $100, drop down to like 50, 60, retain some of their value, but the reprints would have a significant percent of the card of that card's price, but significantly lower to a point where you're actually saving money by getting the reprint. Like, oh, OG Chaos Angel or Ulti Chaos Angel 70. Like, let's say we had Chaos Angel back then, right? Ultis are $80. Oh, well, secret should be like no more than 40, 45, right? That way, when you get the secret, it's fair. Oh, Ultis are 45. Oh, well, secret should be no more than max 25, $20, really, right? Like, at 20, like for the secret, right? Because, hey, Ulti's high rarity, secret is the cheapest, and that's how the market would kind of be. So you can get budget, and now it's just like, oh, highest rarity is $100. Let's make the cheapest reprint, or like for talents, right? Oh, Ulti talents or thrust is $60. Let's make not the OG secret, the garbage ultra, $10 less, not even. Like, look at this. 50. Okay, so $50, right? Oh my gosh, how the money have fallen. Holy 50, right? Oh, okay, OGs. Okay, 36. Why would you spend $36 on this when you like the ultra should be closer to it should be like 20 then, right? And I kind of hate that, right? The secret rares, right, are and this is another thing. $36. Why are the ultras Okay, let me just make sure that I clicked. Okay, yeah, secrets, right? 36. Okay, cool. View all versions. Let me just make sure I'm not capping, okay? Ultras, 36. Secrets, 36. Why? Like, this is what I mean. Why are the OG secrets the same exact dollar than the ultras that are getting a reprint in the tins in 2 months? I don't know. Okay, I'm going to read some comments here because I know I'm getting a roast here. Alubra at 5, Ulti, yeah. We actually went through OTS 22, so it's crazy. They go up to 7, though, Jungle Warfare, if you scroll down. So, whoa, crazy money. Jokes aside, the fact that it's a bulk ulti is funny. How you doing, Wolf Gaming 1995? I know you're probably going to the Indiana regional, probably, so I'll see you there. Maybe Wisconsin. I don't know if you're going to Wisconsin, but I'll be there too. Chaos Angel, how you doing, by the way, Vertus? Chaos Angel actually spiked up recently, but slowly came down over the week. So the Rarity Collection 3 announcement. Yeah, that's why a lot of people are speculating it'll be a QC. I wouldn't be shocked, but they're putting in the Megatin. So if they're putting in the Megatin, I'm kind of like, I mean, unless it's confirmed. Is it confirmed? If you can, like, let me know if it's confirmed, because I looked at it, but I only looked at it once. And I probably should have. So please correct me on that. Back in my day, get with the times, old man. You're right. Man. What do you think about picking up Voiceless? It's not, it's like one of those decks where it's like, it won't be able to be, you can't bring Voiceless into, like, say, a casual setting, but you can't bring in a competitive setting as well. It's got the worst of both worlds right now. Honestly, if you, I don't, because they are reprinting that set. The deck's so cheap. If you want it, go ahead. Like, the core is like not much. Man, got the little knight for 44. That's not that bad. That's not bad. All right. Check out. Yeah, I blame TCG player. You know what? I can get that gay seal, but it's just crazy. So Chaos Angel is indeed confirmed for the tins. Yeah, it's confirmed for the tins, but it's not confirmed for Bonanza, right? Because if it's confirmed for Bonanza and the tins, they're just like overprinting it. Either put it in Bonanza, if it really needs a reprint so badly, put it in Bonanza and give us 7 different rarities so everybody has access to it. Or we can just put in the tins, it'll be like $7, right? So I know, because what else, you know, they have to reprint something from Cyberstorm Access. But if it's for Bonanza, that'd be weird. So secrets, let's see, Quam, 150. Secrets are $28. Yeah. with Sanctifiers going down to about 15. I mean, we have the ban list coming, so Albion going down is one thing, but we also have the Tins. So do they squeeze this out for another list? I mean, I don't know. They could back off of Branded because it really has done less this format than we thought. Oh, yeah. No, you're okay. You're okay. I personally took one look at it and was like, okay, this is what I expected, and just moved on. So it's really my fault for not looking at the Tins properly. Usually I do Yu-Gi-Oh! News videos, but I was like not in town that day. So I'm like, great. I'm not going to, I'm just going to enjoy my vacation. And I did. I want to make it to regionals, but I don't think I'll be able to make it either. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Man. I want to see what else we have here. Wanted original print. Let's look at Wanted real quick. Like, what are they? 15? $13. It's kind of sad, but yeah, 15. I mean, they're going to reprint it or it's going to get hit. One of the two. If Chaos is Angels in Bonanza, I'd be shocked. Well, that's kind of how I also see it too, right? Is like, if I was, hold on here. Here's the thing. If they put in Bonanza, it's like we have an ulti, Prismatic Secret in the Tins by that point, and the OG Secret. I think it's fine. People could get the $7 Secret. If they want high rarity, we have an ulti that can't hold 50 before the Tins, right? Maybe the ulti goes to 30, right? So it'd just be a not like useless spot. It wouldn't like, it's hard to call a card like that terrible since is generic. And it's not like it will be shy from reprints in the future. But like for Bonanza, I just feel like if they're going to make QCs, I want all picks to be good. And I know that's not realistic, but if it was guaranteed for Bonanza, just skip. I don't know why bother having it on 10. Guys, remember, 1 like on this video equals 1 inch on Saki's mullet. Shut up. Oh my gosh. All right. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. Also, if you guys want to donate to Super Chat or PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations. If you guys donate $5 or more, I'll open up 1 OTS Pack 25. If you guys donate $10 or more, I'll open up 2 OTS Pack 25s. And I only have 2. So that's where it ends. You can donate through Super Chat or PayPal, or if you want, be a YouTube channel member. Man. War Enchantress ulti. What are these? Like, I want to say they're 12, but I saw them at 12, 13 last time. So maybe they're 10. Okay, we're going to go by near mint. Because it actually does, especially since it matters on this card. $9. Going up to 12. Okay. Pretty awful. But the second page, I mean, okay, someone just wants to get rid of them all at 30 here, but goes up to 15. So if you want them at $9 before they go up to 15, that's not bad. It's not bad. Plus, they've already reprinted this thing to the ground. In fact, I want to see what because we have QC and CR. Okay, cool. OG Ultra's at $1. This is I was about to say, if these were actually like 30 cents, this is such a penny stunk that's not even funny. I don't know. I think that Water Churches could be a penny stunk. How much are the QCs? 35 with rights being 45, honestly, very worth for those. Very, very worth. In fact, I want to see what rights are. 23 listings. Honestly, it's too cheap for this engine. It's way too cheap. Bring back the mullet. Oh man, maybe actually. I actually thought about it, Alamine. That's the worst part. Is that sad? Man. Yeah. I actually thought about it. That's the funniest part. It'd be really funny because I'm used to short hair, so now it's like, oh man, we're back at it with the Joe Dirt special. Right? I remember selling my set for 300. Yeah, for Water Enchantress or what else? Ban Flamberg and Snake Eye Ash, then you could Jeep Wanted at 3. I feel like they're not going to hit Ash. Ash just became an ulti. They're not going. That's like the one thing I can tell you, Eslo, that they're not going to hit on this list. Remember, on this list. I'm not saying any list in the future, Eslo. this specific list coming up in August, they're not going to hit Ash. They just made an ulti. I think that's like the one card they're probably going to be like whatever with. I think they're going to ban Flamberg, though. I think that's the move. Maybe the draw spell for Sinful. In fact, let's look at Ash here. QC is 172. Oh, I don't even want to be reminded of this card. Ulti Ashes are only like 25 is like actually kind of cringe. Oh my gosh. I thought these were like muddy. 25? That's so funny. This whole set is ass. Dividers are 22 now. Gotta be playing. Heads are 15. This OTS 25 became like OTS 23 or like the old OTSs that don't have good ultis. But it happened within a month. Alamine, you're here. When did OTS 25 come out? Because it came out, I'm pretty sure, I think in June, right? Like somewhere mid-June. Oh, Wanted, yeah. Crazy. Okay. Deltas are $2. Dynamundos are $2. Dollar on Alvarada. I think this is like, you guys should pick this up type shit. Like Soldier release as a super right here is definitely worth it as a penny stonk. Man. What else do we have here? Viking Islands about $1. Tokens about $1. XYZ's about $1. The supers are selling like hot fire, but the rest of the set isn't. And I just find that really hilarious. Man. Your audience demands the return of the Voluptuous Alabama Waterfall. Nah, maybe. OTS 25, awful shame. Yeah, like this is actually insane. It actually is really funny how you can pull 2 ultis from 2 packs, and your max profit is like 45. It's insane. Man, I've been saying to ban Flamberg for months now. I know banning Ash is a pipe dream at the moment, but we can hope. I get that. I looked at it and I thought Flamberg was the man and the spell for draw. But then I am kind of sort of thinking at Oak a little bit. But like I just feel like if someone tried to cook without Oak, it'd be possible. I don't know why, but I just feel like there's something out there that would just do it. So I feel like, yeah, Flamberg is probably just, I don't know, Flamberg ban. Maybe they'll just like limit like Wanted. Maybe they'll call it a day. But I think that deck needs more than just one ban of Flamberg. I just think that the deck should go away. Yo, Thomas, hope you're doing well. How you doing, Lacey Dane? Opened a BLTR box today. Saw the QC border, saw the purple. It was fucking Inferno evil. So now you hate them too. Yeah, $23. Yep. I mean, hey, that's close enough, right? Also, I want to tell you guys, yeah, 580. I actually want to go filters. I'm going to go without photos here. Yeah, 580. Pfft. Man. You know what's so funny about this, by the way? I want to tell people this in chat because some people actually don't know about it. Do you think Nightmare Apprentice will go down? Honestly, I would say if you try to get IRL for cheaper now if you wanted it. It might go down a little bit, but it's not going to go down crazy. It's going to go down a little bit, but it has a bigger chance of going up in the long run than going down until next year's tins. But anyway, I want to tell you guys something about Dragon Master Magic that you might not know. So at Nationals, if you guys don't know, people like to do Euro swaps. Now, what are Euro swaps? Basically, it's as it sounds. You swap your card for the Euro version. Why? Because it's darker and it's prettier. People from Euro come and they charge like $5 or $10 for Euro swaps, right? Oh, you want like say set Fender, right? Oh, you have a regular set of Fender that's secret. You want these Euro prismatic secrets? Oh, they're the same card, but I'll swap it for you. Just slide me $5-10, right? Oh, cool, right? Or like 5 cash 10 trade, right? Something like that. So that's what they do, right? And it's always been like that. Now for the cards that are a little bit more money, they've gone up to 20. Like I've seen like $300 something cards. Like, hey, if you want to make it worth my while, $20. Now, they take that card that they swap from you. So let's say for Maggio, right? They swapped the Euro QC, right? So now you have the Euro QC and you paid them, let's say $20, right? They go back home and they swap your NA for another $20 and get their Euro back. So they make a free $40. But imagine just doing this with a whole binder of cards. And you're making so much money off not selling anything. It's hilarious, right? And you think to yourself, wow, that sounds really greedy. Well, it absolutely is, because at Nats, QC Magios, people were trying to swap them starting at $65, $70 up to $80, $85 for a QC swap. And if you guys don't know, the Euro QCs have the border right over here. So it's really funny to me, right? And by the way, remember, if they're charging like you $70, they're charging the people back at their home maybe what, $50? So they're making $120 off this card, not even selling it. It's insane. But I want to tell you guys that. It's so funny. Don't Euro swap unless you like really love the card. But yeah. Think it's about time to sell my Musket stuff. Oh, so we went over it? Absolutely. Absolutely. You see Musket's going crazy, Tommy? Yeah, I did, Caesar. I bet Apprentice goes up because of Come Forest. Wait, do you play Apprentice in there? Is there actually like a bill? Because I have Euro Apprentices. Like, that's the funniest part. Knowing Konami, they'll limit Flamberg. They've brought the ban. When they're actually tired of a deck, they bring the ban hammer down. I think they'll ban something unless they limit Flamberg and start hitting a bunch of other shit. Like, if we see 4 Fire Stick hits and none of them are bans, all hits, that's different. Okay, if they limit Flamberg, then like, yeah, the deck will suffer a bit. But like now it's just the choke points are a little different, but the deck still, you gotta ban it. Like, I don't know. I hope they don't hit Bonfire to our consistency. I want to play my Lavals already. They won't hit Bonfire. I can guarantee you that. That would be the worst hit they've ever done. It's legit nuts that Euros will swap and pay Euroside for NA prints when they legit have better print in every way. OTCR, PUR, PCR. Ours have bad flowing patterns, but EU is beautiful. It's because it's different, Lazy Dane, and it's unique. And there's people, and you have to remember, there's always people who want something from a different concept. Oh, this is how it's printed over there. It's rare to get that. Let me go grab that, especially for higher rarity. So that's probably the reason why. But honestly, it's the fact that sometimes the Euro swappers are a little greedier with some of their cards. Like, I just don't think this is worth the set. Like, I would not Euro swap a card for $80. There's just no, it's just too much, right? I might look at it then. Man, I've been on Runic Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier is pretty good, actually. I like what they did with Ice Barrier. Bonfire for Volcanics. Let's actually look at Bonfire. All right. Lone Fire. Yep, that's what I meant. All right, so your regular Ultras are 23, 24, and then your CRs are 66, $70. Wow. Honestly, CRs are not bad at 65. QC Lone Fires are only like $10. That's really cheap, honestly. $10. I like that a lot. Man. Banning Flamberg would hurt much more than you think. No, banning it would hurt it, but limiting it would not hurt as much. Like, yeah, it would hurt, but let's say that was the only hit they did. Deck still plays. Deck still tier 1. Like tier 0, you know what I mean? Can just blame Flamberg and Oak. I doubt Wanta's getting hit. That card isn't the problem. Yeah, and that's kind of how I see it, Rogue Life, is I was on Flamberg ban, the draw spell, and now I'm going towards Oak. I was saying that earlier, and now I kind of feel still the same way, right? Wanted, like, again, I could see them limiting Wanted possibly, but I don't think it does justice. And I'm kind of curious, if they hit Snake Eye, can Rescue Ace come back? Like, literally. Because Rescue Ace Wanted was, like, good. Man. So, yeah, let's see what else I want to do here. All right. But yeah, that's how I see it. We got Necroma Reaper EU. How likely is it to you that Konami reprints old school Blackwings in this year's tins, making good money on the scarcity of Value, Weapon Master, and Gale? Yeah, their level 6 needs reprint. The level 7 does. The level 8 was fine. In fact, you know what's really funny about the level 8 is you could tell, like, the fact that this was a promo. Granted, it's a QC, so people like it. But the fact that it was a promo, let me find it down here. And it's like so low on listings is genuinely insane. Like, this is actually kind of crazy. Crazy. Man. Silt House Rabbit, QC Center. Okay, get 200. Let me take a look here. So it has gone bought out 2 times. The QC 72 can it go up to 100. Yeah, people know it's good. It looks nice. People are already crafting with it. Can it go up to 100? It's been bought out multiple times. If you can get it at 72, or so you could, if you could find this IRL and offer like say $60 for it, I think you're solid and it's good. It's a good card to pick up right now. I definitely think it's pretty good. And the fact that it hasn't repopulated much is really bad, actually. Really, really bad. Yeah, the original Sinful Spoil. We'll actually look at it here. They're 30 for the QC here, and then just like dollars here. Because this card is kind of nuts, right? The fact that you're able to special summon level 1 fire from the deck, then banish this, right? And then add, right? And then you just place on the bottom. It's just insane. It's really insane. Like, I definitely think this card is a bit of a problem. It's definitely a problem. Man, Armor dropped 600 listings in the last 2 months. Not making money yet. Okay, the fact that was a $2-something card and it's already closer to 4 now. And remember, this is a promo. Promos are supposed to take time. It took time, but I don't know. One more year, I could see it. I could see it going up soon. Someone just bought 18 Dryden's. Let's look at Dryden's. Was it OG or Mega Pack? Which one did you buy? Which one did you buy, Gayshiel? Oh man, Free Luna Light Tiger. Is it limited? Or is it this card's not banned still, right? But yeah, I could go with 3, nobody cares. Man. Mega, not me. Okay. Sure. Nah, I'm just kidding. Well, yeah, because they list at 40 cents. What a bozo. Yeah, that's amazing. Dude, this was literally a $2 card I went over. Because if you've been watching my market watches for a while, right? I actually told people to grab it about a year ago at like 30 cents. Like, this is a card that you could get in bulk. And it went to $2-3. I said, hey, if you want to move it, you can move it. It doesn't matter if they go slow. You'll move it, right? And yeah, there's still like, cents here, but all that. But literally, the guy could just list them for 3 already. It goes up to 5, 7. Crazy. Where are OGs at? About 6. Huh. Yeah, $6 is not bad at all. Also, if you are getting this, by the way, just telling you guys right now, get your Ultra Chakanines at $3. If you think Zoo can come back, get Chakanine. Chakanine is the card, because people only look at the ban card, and that's like the big thing, right? Is they're like, oh, Dryden's ban. We just gotta get our Dryden's. Yeah, you're gonna do well, but you want to excel. What cards are Dryden used with? That's what you have to think when a card comes off. Like Colossus, right? Guess what? Quarter went up, right? $20 for a damn quarter. Those things were dollars, not even, right? Imagine if you thought ahead and you bought 30 quarters. How much the profit margin you made was actually insane, because saying you sold all of them, right? Let's say you sold them a little less for 20, some taxes. You made $500 off $30 bucks. It's insane. So look, because like, for example, Dryden, right? Dryden gets unbanned. You think this is going to be $3? No, it's going to be like 12, 15. Not even 10. I'm going to go 12, 15. Because this card has hit 12, 15 before. Like for banless hype. it'll do it again. Man. Just useless. Also, very quickly, I just want to say, you guys are awesome tonight. Like, you guys are leaving, like, really good comments. Like, I'm loving these comments because it makes me able to yap more. So I just want to say thank you guys for that because I actually do love all the comments here. So, other way to balance Flamberger to make it so you can only use one of the effects per turn. To balance OSS, the send needs to be in archetype specific, not any face-up card. I mean, it would hurt. It would definitely make him weaker. I guess we can agree with that. Summoning Curse. Let's look at Summoning Curse. I actually had one of these. That's the funniest part. I actually moved them for way too much. Yeah. 10, 10. Insane. Insane. Man, I think I actually have the DL ones. I don't know why I have the Dual Sleek promos, but I just have a place of these. Because, like, oh, I should get these. And I guess I'm glad I did. Do you think Dragon Master Magic gets a reprint in 2024? I'll be honest, Playmaker, no. It's not. I'm hoping and I'm begging Konami gives us just a common in the structure deck for Blue Eyes. I really hope they don't try to get like lock a card that's QC only. I really hope they don't try to do that, but I know Konami they will. It's way too soon, so it's not going to happen. I would say the chance is like less than 1%. That's how I see it. Are Starlights ever worth buying? Once QCs are done, probably around then. Probably around then. That's what I would say. I don't remember the last time I looked over a Starlight and said it was a good buy, unless, you know what? Oh, fucking dogs. Oh, my. Yo, guys, give me 1 second. I don't want to say that to scare people, but I think something bad's going outside. All right, well, I'm a duck from the window. They ain't getting me with strays. Like, honestly, for Starlights, like this, right? They're never going to make this thing a QC, like, ever, right? So if you want to just get this to be like, where does it go? Go ahead. This thing, they're never making this a QC. It's $30. Go ahead, right? You know, it's at least an Arm Dragon. Arm Dragon can get more support. You could go grab this one. $30. Fair, right? In fact, I'll tell you what Starlights I think are worth getting. I just want to look at this because people will do like the Starlight 335. Okay, 350. And are they selling? That 3 sold in the last 30 days, so not really. What Starlights are worth getting here? The Zeus is a fine right now because it already has a QC, and the QC is like 80, 90. If you want to spend it, get their OG. Not awful. I feel like DP isn't safe, but I want to hope it is. But DP is a gamble. Limbs are getting bought out, but how can I look over that? Oh, let's see. That Kurakara dropped like a rock. What the hell? Is this confirmed for a QC? Because if not, 65? It's a good gamble. Dark Magicians is good. Our Rise Heart's good. Let's see what Dark Magician's at. $100. I don't think this is safe, but it's a gamble, all right. I'll tell you that. What else? Wow. So I'm just going to look at this because 6. Wow, crazy. Live Twin Frost is actually getting bought out. Huh. 78, 155. I'm going to search it up later. I'm just going to tell you like a little bit more QCs that you could possibly get and then call it a day. Oh, Cyberstone Access had Starlights? Huh. Thought they were all just QC. Whatever. And then let's see what else here. Barons Maybe, probably not. Regulus is fair. Regulus is not bad. Yada. I mean, they repair everything for Crystal Revenge, so I don't know about Yada fully, but it's possible for Yada is good. Gorgon is weight really low for I don't even want to know why. Yeah, and then you can look at these cheap ones and pick your gamble. But in fact, this guy's kind of low. 19 goes up to 20. Yeah, there's a cheap ones here if you guys want them. I wish the card was good, but it's not. Where are these at? A 36 goes up to 50, 85. Okay. Well, hopefully, yeah, that answered your question, Dave. I have a dozen drawings right now, mostly Mega Pack. Yeah, I have a lot of them. What are the 2023 Megatin promos nowadays? Armor Master was like good. Well, we'll just take a look, actually. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, man. What are they called? The 25th anniversary of Megatins? I know how to do it. We're just going to look at Armor Master here. We're going to go QC. And there you go. All right. Let's actually take a look at these. So, Dark Magician, $5-6. Not pretty good, actually. Black Rose, 4. Pretty good. Stardust, 5. Extremely good. Heads are 4. 4. 3. 3. Okay, so Cyber Dragon's actually holding a little more value than I thought. $2. That's terrible. Cents. So they're holding. Oh, man, it's going to make me go through all this. What's the CR at? 15 listings. 30, 32, 35, 50. Okay. Let's see. What are you? $1. I know this is like reprinted. It's a super. Oh, so ultras are high rarity. $? Yeah, not terrible. I mean, I don't know if I'd get it, but it's not terrible at all. Value on my mod play pair of nuts. I mean, I already played with them, so I mean, I'm sorry, but I got it for free. Why would I pay for something I got for free? That free sample shit don't work on me. I'm not white, even though I clearly am. How you doing, though, bro? Let's see. You are one of the Market Watch goats. Hey, I'm glad you enjoy, man. I'm glad you enjoy. And then let's see what else. Gambled on 20 summoning spell curses for $20. Sold 10 for 7 each, another 7 for 14 each. That's smart. And you also knew what to do. I hate to say it, but selling 10 for 7 each, well, you spent 20, you made 50, right? Or, well, hold on. Is my math right? No, my math is not right. It's 10 times 10 for 7. No, it is right. I'm stupid. Okay. So I just had to make sure. $70. You make 50 profit right there. And then the 14 is just extra. You made sure to get your money back while the hype was last. Because you never know if hype's going to further propel or further propel down. So, hey, Saki, how you doing, bro? It's been a long time. How you doing, CJX? It has been a long time. Have been out of the game months ago. What are the new bonkers cards or expensive set right now? All right, I'll show you, CJ. I got you. So we have something called Fiendsmith, right? Where basically imagine Nightmare Mermaid, right? In every deck, including dinosaurs, like everything, right? And they're like $110, right? It's crazy. And it just special summons itself for free, and then you contact Fuse. It's just stupid. But it's good to see you, CJ. Honestly, I hate to say this, but I've even talked to Fresh about this, and I've noticed it on other Market Watch channels. A lot of people are leaving the game. Views are I see views down on a lot of Yu-Gi Tubers videos for the last months on end now, and it really does suck. My Market Watches used to get, CJ, 14, 1500 on average, right? 13, 1200 on a bad day, right? 17, 1800, 1900 on a good day. Well, I have more subs. Guess what? I aim to crack 1,000 now. I get anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200. And people are going to be like, well, why are you bringing views into this? It's because I noticed them, right? And I could sit here and lie to you and tell you, oh, I don't notice the views. dropping down. But look, Fresh has been asking me. He has asked me in the past. I'm not going to say he keeps asking me because that would be a lie. But we've talked about it, and I told him it was just the algorithm at first, and then nope. Then I looked at other Market Watch channels. You guys can figure out who. Views down, and it sucks. Like, it really does suck. But maybe it's just a bad few weeks. That's what I'm hoping. I pulled a Starlight Lulu from an Edison Pod entry pack at Nats, and it had corner damage out of the pack. Sounds about right. That sounds terrible. But, hey, it's a free for Edison entry. Just move it. Call it free money. You can play for free. Number 101. Let's look at number 101. That's a fun card. Ghosts are 17. Ultis, which are way better looking and higher rarity, are 20. 22. Yeah, I get ultis, but I actually want to see. I want to see what ultis are with actual filters. 20 goes up to 41. Yeah, go get your ultis while you can. They're very good to grab. Man. Going up to 60. Hey, if half format ever pops off, it's going to be really, really good. Stardust Dragon was. Playmaker TB, by the way, good seeing you, by the way. I hope they make collector rare decks and QC rarities, this Bonanza or Tin, like Vanquish or Razin or Caesar. On one hand, I want, like, if it was specifically Vanquish Soul, granted, I don't have some hatred towards the deck. I'm just kind of like neutral. I don't really care too much about it. I don't like how they made the Rock the ulti, though. That was just not the play. Play on words, get it because you're a playmaker. Ha, I'm so funny. You guys could dislike the video now, by the way. But making decks that didn't have QCs would definitely be really cool. Like, what would a cool deck kind of be? Like one deck, basically. Like, they give you a little bit more or something, right? I can see the QC Exodia head being a decent buy, considering Bonanza. They may reprint limbs in the QC in that set. If they do, it's going to be so funny to me. But I kind of see it. So this works sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. It's really, really funny. Like, I feel like I'm kind of, okay, I guess I'd have to do an experiment on this. What happens if you pull something out of a pack out of YCS and you show it to the judge, and then you have, like, the judge backing you up on it? I'm just, like, curious what, like, oh, and I talked to ex-judge, you add them, I don't know, would they get, like, fired or backlisted? I'm kind of like wondering what would happen. That's funny. I mean, that's a pretty good selection, so I don't blame you, Wolf Gaming. They're legit making this game for glue eaters, killing combo, and punishing trash like Tenpai. Yeah, I hate Tenpai so much, man. Links used to be cool, but now they become the new pendulums in terms of no, that's wrong. Links were never cool. I'm so sorry, but links were always kind of a mistake. We just had good times with them, right? The second that they released, and by the way, and everyone's going to be like, oh, you're a Yugi boomer. Look, no, not even pendulum. No other extra deck summoning forced you to play it, right? If you wanted to play Fusion or Synchro in a Zexal format, you could do that. And people did do that, right? Oh, you want to play a Pendulum deck during Pendulums? You weren't forced to, besides on like Pepe and all that stuff, right? Like, you didn't have to do that, right? You could play however you want. If I want to just have fun at locals with whatever deck, I could. Links made it so you want to run your favorite deck. Guess what? You can't. And a lot of people like to be like, oh, players quitting the game. Look, you really want to know what made players quit was actually links. Not because of the links themselves, but because you literally told players, especially casual players who want to play for fun, players that like creative, dumb strategies, hey, we know that you were just having fun dicking around, and that's what being creative is all about. But we'd like to give you, as Konami, a personal go fuck yourself. We don't want you. You will play links, and you will enjoy it. And that literally, it's so funny. We've even had one YouTuber that was like big, quit the game and come back once they revised Master Roll 4. It was really funny. And he quit for like 3 years because of it. And that's kind of what I mean. So links did ruin the game. I think link ones are also a pretty bad idea, but you know what? Konami knows that too. I quit when QC came out. Used to watch your videos daily, but fell out of the game completely. Still pop in here and then if I see you live. Well, first of all, thank you, David. I appreciate you. And usually why I say something like, wow, I hope you stick around, all that. I hope you go find another card game and be happy. In fact, even happier. Now, if Yu-Gi-Oh! Gets better and you come back, then I'm very happy and I'm awesome and it's great to see you, right? But I can't blame people. And I say this in my videos because in the last 4 or 5 months, let's just call it 6, right? Make it simple. I've had comments saying people, oh, look, I love you. I'm leaving the game. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while because I left the game. Not joking, constantly, right? I see it on other YouTubers comments, and I understand why completely. And on one hand, it sucks losing my community, but like I hate to say, I can't do anything about it. I'm gonna do more Edison content, but so if people want to stick there, but what happens if they don't like that format? Oh, like you know what I mean? Plus, guess what? My videos on Edison aren't gonna be good at first. I have to learn. Like a lot of people are gonna beat me up on this, but look, my first Edison videos aren't gonna be that good. I made one already, and it was okay, but it's just a deck profile, right? And that's just how it is. You alive? Yes, I am, Galactic Card. How are you, my man? But like, I understand. Fiendsmith is used mistake. Should never have been printed. Was half thinking about checking it. One Piece for a format too. One Piece is cool. Man. What are your thoughts on Speed Duel ending soon? Too late to buy Speed Duel cards? No, in fact, if you buy Speed Duel cards, it's good because guess what? They're not going to be printing it. So it's probably good to buy the Speed Duel cards if you want. I actually talked about that when Speed Duel first ended. So definitely that, but it should have came earlier. Man. Granted, Lazy Dane, I hate to say it, but look what they did to ever since what's it called? Grand Creators. I've told people I don't have much faith in CRs. They're gonna reprint them as QCs or like 3 months later as an ulti, right? They actually did that with Vanquish Soul, by the way. They gave it one ulti, right? I actually think the CRs will keep go down because Konami might actually do that. In fact, Playmaker, you know what? Playmaker, I'm actually going to give it to you, dog. You might be right about Vanquish Soul being in Bonanza. You know what? I'm not going to doubt it yet. I'm just going to say QC Vanquish Soul could happen eventually. I cannot say 0%. I am going to say, you know what? There's a chance. It's a low chance, but it's not that low, if you know what I'm saying. Playmaker, you know what? I can't count that out. I can't. Yo, Lazy Dane, Lazy Dane could be like, yo, are you in a few months could be like, yo, I used to watch your videos until Konami took away my CRs. Like and the worst part is, Lazy Dane, I made that mistake, not with Water Enchantress, but Enemy Controller with Rarity Collection. I was like, you know what? There's no way they would have saved it. There's no way it was such a bad decision that I'm like, there's no way they do it, and they did. Oh yeah, the art's cool as fuck, but I fully agree with this. Master Rule 4, that's what I mean. Like, people really want to talk about where players quit, that's when. Links were definitely a mistake. I remember burning through 3-star Yuja during toss. Even now, I can use 13 extra cards in a combo using Agent Fiendsmith. It's broken. Yeah, it's not as creative, unfortunately. I really don't like links. I really do feel like the game could have continued on without a new extra deck mechanic because it has. It literally has. Man. Saku, why are the original gold rare Beatrices worth money compared to the Ultra? Well, I'll tell you why. In fact, let me search this up. Yeah. But no, for gold rare Beatrices, right? So you have the premium golds, which look ugly. We got the ultras here. But the thing is with the premium golds is that they are, I think, over 10 years old. So they're a very old print of this card. Some players like premium gold. I mean, they like it more than maximum gold. And it's considered OG print to some of those Baba Booey people out of there. So like $6, you know. $6. I still think this card's amazing to get. Add any light fiend monster from your deck to your hand, then discard a card. I still think it's really good. I will always say that. I don't like premium gold, but I'll give it to you. If I had to choose something in premium gold, it would be the XYZs. But that's just because I just think XYZs go with high rarity so well. Like, I think it's better than any other type of card in the game. XYZ's, it's just that black on high rarity, right? Man. I get my value from using and having the cards, not to flip them. I just don't want to have to choose between rarities. I'm indecisive. I get my value for using and having the cards. Wait. Did I just read this comment? Okay. Okay, so I can understand this, but there's one thing I do want to explain, right? So I understand fully. And by the way, I don't disagree with this opinion at all. It's more like I want to add something on. For me, it's not that cards always have to go up and cards will go down, go up, right? For example, Vanquish went down a lot just because it's not seeing play, right? Like the CR Rosins, like let's actually pull up Rosin here, right? Rosins used to be like 120, 130 and then stabilize around 100. Now they're not even like, well, actually, that's kind of low listings for them. But $50, right? So they dropped by half, right? If they drop by half because they're not seeing play, nothing wrong, right? However, I do not like it when Konami reprints them in CR, right? Or it gives them a higher rarity very shortly after, like in 3-4 months. I don't really like that because it's like, what was the point? The people who got them, you want to at least have the time of your money's worth, if that makes sense with the cards, right? And if I buy a higher rarity, I expect to at least have that higher rarity be the quote unquote max rarity for a while, or at least higher up there. If I get like say a ulti, why were we reprinting ultis, for example, right? That's kind of what I mean by it, right? Yes, there is the thing for the collector market, and I will still always say that. But the fact is if it naturally goes down, that's one thing. But if Konami just starts reprinting high rarity just to reprint high rarity, it's ridiculous because reprint is supposed to be about accessibility, right? Not everybody needs to play the card in Starlight. You can play commons, they do the same thing. All they do is just not warp, right? And it's not that you can't give like, budget players or reprint some bling bling. I'm not saying that at all, right? But if you have a set and we're 27 years into Yu-Gi-Oh! And you make a card a QC in its original set and you're releasing a reprint set, why would you not release cards that are QC that are generic and have not been reprinted as QC? Cards that players are like fan favorites of that haven't received that QC. That's what I'm saying. We don't have to reprint Starlights. Like, we don't have to reprint same rarity. That's where I get like the anger, and I don't like doubling up on reprints on CR as a CR, right? When it comes to higher reprints, reprinting commons as commons are fine. Supers as supers are fine. Stuff like that is completely fine. Gamma should come off the ban list, even Call by the Grave, just to keep the game in check. I'm cool with Call by the Grave too. Is it going to happen? No. I think Konami's just going to release a card that power creeps it and make it a secret and sell it at 3. But it'd be cool. Gamma, I mean, we have Baron banned, so people will just make this pattern now, but at $5, I actually think you should grab these at 5. They're actually really good. And yeah. But yeah, also very quickly, if you guys want to donate through Supercharge, PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations. If you guys donate $5 or more, I will open up 1 OTS Pack 25. If you guys donate $10 or more, I'll open up 2 OTS Pack 25s. So yeah, I want to say that really. Konami doesn't give a shit. They won't answer no email. Come on now. I've actually heard people getting their stuff back. It's really weird because they also don't care. It's just like, it doesn't cost them much of anything. I kind of hope that too. I love Fabled a lot. You guys hate Fiendsmith, but the truth is we're going to have Maxi at home along with the other Mochami and Shifter and Droll, so someone actually comboing will just only happen in pure brick hands. I mean, Alexander's look, maybe we butt heads on some things, but I love his opinions. And hey, sometimes he spits the fire. When he's right, he's right. When he's right, he's right. I'm not even gonna try to put a black sheep on that. He ain't too wrong. Team Saki, let's go. How you doing, Kid Navajo? I played Assault mode during TOS format, and it was good freezing the EMZ. Thanks to AMA, Omega, and Baxia. The only links I used on deck were Link, Karibo, Lambda. Yeah, just to have something. But Toss format was good. A lot of people are like, it's really funny because some bigger YouTubers were like, was toss format really that good? And they're like, no, not really. We just had so many bad formats. It's like, bro, did we have bad formats for 3 damn years back during toss format? And then what? COVID, then tier 0 formats after that? Like, come on, right? Toss format was good, right? A lot of people love it. A lot of people like the fact that it's coined and still talked about. What toss format's 2010 or 2024, 5 years later, right? People are still liking that format. It's a good format. Just say you sucked at the format or you don't like it, right? Like it's fair or both, right? You can say you dislike Edison, right? It doesn't mean that, oh, Edison's great or Edison wasn't that good. Just the formats around it were bad, which, you can't even really ever say that, right? Because the formats around Edison were actually pretty good as well. Like, Plant, or Plant Tango, very, very good. But for Toss, it's like people loved it. In fact, I loved playing Yu-Gi-Oh! During Toss format. Like, I think I'm not going to say the last time I had so much fun was Toss format. I've had fun in between, right? But man, oh man, did I love Toss format. Man, oh man, did I love Toss. What else do we want to look at? Actually, let's just look at box here. I have not looked at this card in forever. This card could be like 40, 50, which is like really funny. Yeah, these are like, 36 here, up here. Wow, what the? 14, 15. Honestly, good card to get. Yazi's like 12, probably. Oh my gosh. Nothing. Insane. Insane. I told people to get these at dollars. They'll be 3 to 4. And if you want to sell them, cool, but they'll spike up eventually. Now they're like $5. I'm not shocked. Got my $1. Good job. You made some money. Yep. I mean, it is what it is. Man. Money is gas all over COVID. What format did we come back to even? Oh, man. I'm trying to think. Because we were post... I just know that we got talents in COVID because it was Etco. We had dragons. We didn't have tier till what, 2021? I actually don't remember much of COVID Yu-Gi-Oh! Yo, everyone liked the video. There's 29 people watching and only 14 likes. That's what I'm saying, Kid Navajo. You all know Saki spit straight fire. Dude, Kid Navajo, if you watch the pre-VOD, like let's say you watched the hour you weren't here, you'll see me going like hard on some shit. No joke. This game would be hell of a lot better if Konami America didn't see what cards were liked by us. Then rarity bumped the most important cards. I want common thrust like Japan has. I mean, yeah, that's what sucks. Trident Dragon still costs a left Ashik. It's in the tins, by the way. So it won't for a little while. Yeah. Ghost Sister from Dana's going up. First of all, love the flex. Odyssey. Not only because of the flex, but Odyssey's Greek, and I'm Greek too. And I'm actually going to the gym too. If you guys don't know, I've been going to the gym for like a few months now while I look up Ghost Sister. And at most I was able to bench 85 like 4 times. But now I'm able to bench 115 like 3-4 times. And I'm really happy about that 30-pound gain. I'm actually going back to the gym tomorrow. All right, so Ghost Sister and why did I say go bell? Okay, Spooky Dogwood. So people are saying this card should be banned, blah, blah, blah. It's stupid. So you have your OG secrets at 14, 17. You've got your larts here. I want to look what the larts are here. Huh. Okay, so they're going up to about 10, 12. People are looking at this as another side deck option. I mean, I don't blame them. And then let me look at the secret rares one more time because I have these secret rares somewhere. Yeah, $16, $30. Honestly, very, very insane for this card. I want to see what the unlimiteds are at. 14, 13, 16. I mean, still pretty bad, but that's why you always have your high-rarity hand traps. I guess people were expecting this to be a QC, though, so I don't really blame people for not having this, But, yeah. Man. QC Dragoon still feels pretty cheap. How you doing, Red Wolf? Red Wolf, I haven't seen you in a little bit. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, 23. This is very cheap, honestly. People were expecting it to be a lot of money, and then it just dropped like a rock. At 23, I expect this to hold 50. I actually do think this is a very good pickup. Man. Oh, yeah, we had Rescue Ace. I forgot. After tier, we had like Amazing Defenders. I kind of liked Post. I think before Agov changed it, I actually did like it. Like, I liked Post Dune. I liked Post Cyberstorm. Well, maybe I didn't like Samurai, and Konami handled it really badly, but kind of happy that card got hit, even though it wasn't like, why release support if you're going to kill the deck 2 weeks later? It's kind of crazy how a lot of high-end cards lowered in value the last year, but Ulticast only got up. It's because, oh, well, I can tell you why, Wesley. So the reason is because people can't trust high rarity anymore because of what Konami's done, and it takes a little while to catch up, but now we're in a new era where people don't trust high rarity. Grant, however, for older formats, the old players like Edison, Go players know high rarity is high rarity at the time, or high rarity is what high rarity was back in the day. They can make Magician of Faith a QC. That's not high rarity. That's just going to tell the other player you're a scrub. And that might sound elitist, but it is what it's. Same with Edison. They can make QC Caiuses. But guess what? Nobody cares. Prismatic Ulti, nobody cares. The ulti's not dropping. They know that high rarity is what was high rarity for the time rough around, right? So, Saki, when are you going to be on Dual Night with Team Sam, Simo, and Jesse Cotton? Never. I'm just kidding. Guarantee you Dogwood will be in REL3 Bonanza as well as Winter Cherries. They're the only two Ghost Girls for last special reprint writing on the wall. Yeah, I would believe that. I would. Bro, start a night position at FedEx. You'll be lifting like mad. Lamau, started doing that recently. I missed too many of your lives because of it, damn it. Oh, I see. Hey, but you're grinding, you're making money, and you're getting fit. I'm happy for you, man. Like, okay, I'm gonna keep it real, right? If you are missing YouTube content or streams of any kind, including mine, because you're improving yourself, get in a bag, then you're doing good. Plus, the streams are always here the next day. I know you've commented on them, and I always appreciate it. Okay, so no, the tints this year are good. We are, because they actually have a lot of staple S cards and that are really good, and people actually need stuff like Trident and all that, like and SP. People actually need the cards more than in 2023. Plus, no off season. There you go. No, CJ, the tins are good. Dang, that's not bad at all, considering I spent 300 for my playsets way back then. Freaking Dragoon and Lamau, yeah. Man. Yeah, that makes sense. Almost feels like you need to buy QCR proof high-end cards now. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, for me, I'm not joking with you. If it's older ultis, I don't want to keep anything past like 2016 anymore. Like high rarity. Like I'll like keep some maybe, right? But like not too much, right? Nothing that can be nothing that's like a Starlight, right? Or a QC, all that. Like, I have Ulti Stratos for some reason still, but, you know. Or just do both the stream running while working out and getting the bag. It is. Hey, that is true. I mean, if you're at nighttime and you're doing for FedEx, it's not like you have to pay attention to customers. You could literally just put in your headphones, do your work. There, it is possible. Multitasking is very important. You know, it's funny because sometimes you could be on your phone all day. Like, literally, if, like, for example, stocking shelves at a grocery store, they usually like people doing that at nighttime. So if you're a nighttime stacker, store's empty, right? But on the other hand, if you're working fast food, yeah, good luck trying to even check your phone for a text message. Toss was gas for sure. Chaos, Seconds Light Bill for Thunder Dragon was mad fun. It really was. Clips Wyvern got hit on that list. In fact, I just want to look through that card really quickly, though. If you guys want to do it through Super Chat, PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations. If you guys donate $5 or more, I will open up 1 OTS pack. $10, I'll open up 2 OTS packs. And there might be an ulti here, so not that really matters much. 1 second. All right. So, Yeah, let's actually look at Eclipse here, though. Because, oh my gosh, it's making me scroll. Okay, it's not that bad. There we go. So, card set to graveyard, you banish level 7 higher large dragon. Then busted, right? And then you add to your hand. It's honestly pretty busted. $1 here for your golds. Then you've got your commons, quarters. Then you've got your supers, quarters. I'm telling you right now, by the way, I think the... yeah. Like, these are like really good penny stonks, by the way. Very, very good penny stonks. You guys want penny stonks? Right here. Like, now let's look at Sekka's Light. All right. So, Sekka's Lights are... wow. Wow. Yeah, like $1. I mean, I'm not shocked at all, but it sucks. Man. Huh. This game, man. World Peace, Ario. I haven't seen you in a little while, my man. How are you? I don't think I've seen you since the Rogue Hero streams too much. What do you make of the new Madolce support? Congrats on 5K subs, man. Thank you. It's good, but the thing is, we are in the last, since tier, we have this kind of good but not good enough mentality. The cut for tier 2 has been very sharpened. Is it good? I'm going to play it next format and see. I have the cards because it's literally just a super and a common. And the new trap. It's 2 commons and a super. And that's it. So the combos changed. It's made simpler. I want to see how it is in a non-tier 0 format, but like maybe if they hit that shifter, the deck's gonna help a lot. Yeah. I think buying a bunch of cheap penny stonks and $5-10 cards is always way better investment than a single Starlight. Honestly, it's not even that you think that, it's that you're right. You are right like 99% of the time. Like, you make your money on smaller stuff. Dude, I literally have a store with over 10,000 sales. I vend, I go to stores and shops. I'm telling you, the smaller cards are what I love the most, right? They're a lot easier to get rid of. They go a lot faster. The margins are are better for me as well compared to the higher stuff. Like, meta stuff can go very quick though, right? Because if you're at an event and you're constantly flipping, then I mean, it's free money, right? I did that at a smoke shop I was working at before. FedEx is no joke. Can't even have your phone in the building at this warehouse. What? That's awful, bro. What the hell? Man, go back to the smoke shop. Man. Oi, Ulticast going nuclear. Well, we did bring that up earlier. I might as well. Let me see. What card was I going to go? Caius. How bad are these right now? Because they were like 5. Oh, gosh, yeah. Yeah, you could have got these for like 500. I like how I say it so funnily. You could have got these at 500, or you could have spent your money on something actually worth it. Or you could have paid your fucking bills. Or you could have gone somewhere nice, got a nice date, bottle service, and still have some money left over. Because and by the way, 1 copy, mind you. I'll be honest with you here. Just put this money into just take this out. Put this into, like, okay, I usually do like Yu-Gi-Oh! Market Watch advice, but let me just like be honest with y'all. If you guys have these and you sell them for anything like this, like you have a set, like 2, right? Or a set, like let's say you have 2 copies, right? You sell this for anything, like let's say you sell both for like, you know, $750, let's say $1,200, right? Let's say you sell them at $600 each, right? You can literally invest that into real estate and just watch it grow and have a retirement. Just please just do that. And just play OTS supers. Insane. Man. Yeah. Dang, I have one of these. Might need to sell it. You could honestly, but have you ever thought that I have a PO box and you could just send it to me for free? That's also an idea. It's actually really funny because that's actually a joke, and I always make that joke. I do have a PO box. People have sent me stuff before, actually. In fact, I actually want to give a shout out here, really quickly here. Let me just 1 second, guys. I just want to see one thing. Copyright. I believe it was my boy Marine Mike, but he sent me something amazing. Let me get this for y'all. I actually unironically always make funny jokes about the PO box, but I actually got sent this, and I actually want to show it real quick. We will be ending stream soon, but I'm not in the biggest hurry. This is like one of my favorite things I've ever received for free. It is first ed, and it's a 6. I don't care that it's a 6. It was free, and it's honestly cool. This is actually one of my favorite cards. I've always wanted a first ed one of these, and I've never gotten around to it. So the fact that I get a graded one, and I know it's a 6 probably because of the back or whatever, but honestly, it's because it's old. I feel like this looks better than a 6, but it's just amazing. It's super cool. So sometimes I get some cool stuff in my PO box. I've gotten OTS packs before. There was one guy who just sent me some packs. He's like, I found these at Walmart at cheaper, and I like your streams. Here you go. I didn't pull anything good out of them, but they were free, so it's like, who cares, right? By the way, jokes aside, please do not send me anything expensive. Like anyone that it's always a joke, right? Like obviously I'll appreciate it, right? I'm gonna be like, thank you, right? Obviously I in a way would love it, but always take care of yourself. Like this is also a weird thing to say, but if you have no money invested, do not send me anything. You want to donate $10 to the stream? Donate $10 to your Fidelity account for me and say, hey, I put $10 in my Fidelity account for you, that big dog. And I'll be like, good job. Good job. Like, okay. But you know what I mean. I always try to take care of the people around me. I don't need 2 kidneys for sure. I'm living on 1 will be worth it. Objectively correct take. One card blowout you have to see is no more unfair than your opponent comboing for 20 minutes after 2-3 interruptions. Oh, yeah. If the second happens, I hate it. That's why I said if Shifter can go when they fix things in the game. If they don't ban or hit Shifter because the game is in a bad state, I just want them to fix all of it. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I have to see it. Because I really don't like Shifter because the thing is, with that mentality, decks that aren't bad, like, Madolche, for example, Shifter shits on them, right? I hate Shifter as a card, personally. But speaking of Akaya Super, should I start selling mine for the Fear Bonanza reprints? I mean, there's a lot they need to reprint Edison. If they did this, it's not right. I don't know. I don't think this is a card worth selling right now, personally. But I guess it could be in Bonanza. The chance is not, it's low. Pretty low, but I don't. And I mean, it is technically, it's a big set. It depends on how many you're holding on to. If you're really, okay, if you got them at $1 or $2 and you see them at 5 and you're actually scared and you got a lot, then you can go ahead and start selling. Or still enough to make your money back or whatever, right? That's fine. Yeah. Same. Yeah, Raiko and Hamster were in there. Honestly, I would sell your commons and like the golds and the structure deck ones and all that. I mean, well, if you want to keep the structure deck ones, that's fine. But yeah, I'd start selling your supers. Like if you make a profit margin, you make a profit. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, 1 ulti for rent is just amazing. That's how I see it too. Like, that's kind of also why, I mean, like, I have my nostalgia cards, but like literally outside of Madolche, it's probably like in my personal binder. Even then, it's like a couple things. And that's after being a vendor and having a Yu-Gi-Oh channel and all that, right? So like I would move cards to pay rent, absolutely. Especially if it's like, oh, you don't have to worry about rent, but then I just put that money into the stock market instead. Like I'd take my like here's the thing, like if I had a situation where let's say a card of mine went from 100 to 500, and I sold it for like, let's say 425, right? I take my girl out somewhere nice to eat, have a good time, have a good day. Keep whatever I paid for it originally. Let's say it was 100. I paid like 85.90. I keep 85.90, and the rest of that money can go towards bills, investing, all that. That's how I would do it. This is what I actually thought people were telling me to look at for. I'm like, oh yeah, I was like 559. I don't care. Kobe. You know, it's like 500's fine, but like people really are buying it at, you know what? Actually, I do want to see this. So first I want to see the sales history on this. It's hard not, you know what? Bonanza's what? 7 months away? Guys, when's Bonanza coming out? Because here's the thing, Burn Your Couch. Let's say this last week, right? It's the 30th, 23. Look how much I have to scroll for the 23. Ones, two, there's threes, there's twos, there's ones and twos, there's a 6 there, more threes, more 5 and 6s, more 3s and 2s, 2s and 4s and 3s, 2s, 4s and 3s. Like, this card has sold damn near 100 copies in a week. And can this card go up? Yeah, I mean, as long as someone because these walls are getting chucked out. Let's actually see what verified near ment's at. Yeah, verified near mint. Let's see. When does Bonanza come out, everybody? Sell Anima? Honestly, no, I would sell. Yeah, I would sell Anima. Anima was a card I always told people get $1. 7-8. If you see that if you ever see a card that's you got for $1, if you see 4, you can sell, right, and make your money. And you can hold some for the future if you want. But for Anima, when you see 7, it's like just go ahead. I know why you held them for ban list, but like, yeah, I would definitely sell them. So when's Bonanza coming out, everybody? Do we have a release date on that bitch yet, or no? Yeah, 7/8. Let's see. When's the release date on this? Let's see. Where the hell is the release date? Oh, November. Wait, 7th of November. Ah, that's 3 months. Man, why so quick? If you're scared, go ahead. Just call the profit, call it a day. I get it, Burn Your Couch. I get it. Man. I'm fairly certain Zeus will be in Bonanza. Well, if it is, they're not putting it as a QC. So if they reprint it as finally has dollar print, good job, I guess. I don't really care. But yeah, it has a potential. With that being said, guys, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Because I want to make a fun discussion video tomorrow, actually. I'm thinking about what could be in Bonanza, because I want to make one on that. But there's some other ones I want to make, videos I want to make as well. So I do want to get up on that. And I do want to also bring some more deck profiles. So I'll let you guys know. But I'm just going to sit here. Not bad enough. Get on. I'm going to message you something on Discord in a few minutes. So stay on, okay? On Discord. And with that being said, guys, I just want to say goodnight. I'm going to sit here. But thank you for everyone who tuned into the stream. If you haven't liked the video yet, hopefully you do. How many likes do we have on this? 8. Okay. I'm happy with that. If we get 20 likes, that'd be dope. All right. Good night, everybody.